So you've been leaning bullish, obviously, for many months now. So clearly the market has gone in your direction, and it's really obeyed a lot of the, perhaps, I guess, patterns that you might have expected in terms of seasonal strength, in terms of what's happened after a midterm election year. You got that October low, inflation coming down. Where does that leave us right now, in your view?
No, you're right, Mike. I mean, I know I was on with you in October of last year talking about, hey, bear markets tend to bottom in October, and then we rallied. The last 3 quarters are some of the strongest quarters in a 4-year presidential cycle. So a lot of people ignored those things. Those seasonals work. Now, here we are, August, September, 2 of the worst months. We are still overweight equities. I'll be very clear here, the Carson Investor Research team. But honestly, maybe it's time for a little pullback. Just think about this. August is not a good month. We know that, Mike. When you have a good year, going into August, up over 17.5%. I found 11 times that's happened. August has only been higher 3 of them, with a down over 1% average return. So are we calling for the end of the world? I want to be very clear. No. But a 4 to 6% correction sometime, Mike, over the next 2 months, it makes sense, but we're still bullish. We'd be buying it. Just be open to some volatility here.
Sure. Are there other things that are in the air that maybe support the idea that we could be in for some kind of a little bit of a break here in the rally? In other words, is sentiment getting a little bit overheated? Do things technically look vulnerable, or is it kind of just, hey, we've had some gains? History says we should expect a little bit of backfill.
Yeah, I wouldn't just blindly follow history because, like you said, I mean, honestly, what have we seen the last couple of weeks, right? Some of the well-known bears have come out and said, we're sorry about that. We're starting to see some of that. Yes, some of the sentiment polls are a little frothy. Believe me, I can show other things to show people. I do a lot of client events. Believe me, clients are not optimistic out there still. But, hey, we're awfully stretched above the 200-day, all these different things. It kind of makes sense, I think, to be open to the idea that we could have a pullback. But one more thing, Mike, 5 months in a row. What does that mean for the S&P? 1 year later, okay, the stocks are higher 26 out of 28 times with an average return of 12.5%. So what I'm getting at, any pullback here would be an opportunity, we think, for this overall bull market. We've been calling a bull market for a while. We still think we're in a bull market to continue.
Yeah, and so, one of the definitions of a bull market, I guess, is that the overshoots tend to happen on the upside. The pullbacks tend not to be all that deep or long-lasting. So we'll see if that does hold up. Now, in terms of within the market, we've all been kind of applauding the fact that it's been a broader rally in the last several weeks, if not more than that. Do you expect any kind of leadership shifts or rotations that are playable?
Yeah, I know you've had some great guests talking about some of these themes I'm about to point out. We've been optimistic on small caps and mid caps and the cyclical names. Right? Look at copper, Mike. Copper's like breaking out, like as we speak, as of last week. So again, there are some things taking place at that shift from technology communications, which we're more even weight. We're overweight industrials and small cap, mid caps. We like energy. Energy's like gone nowhere for 15 years. Okay, look at a long-term chart of energy. They had a big rally. So again, there's some other areas we think this market broadens out. Those are the areas we like, and we're overweight for the money that we run for more than 350 Carson partners.